Welcome to the Animation Walk Cycle Part 2. In this series, you'll be following me where you'll learn and see me go through step by step of how to create a walk cycle. I will be picking up from where we left off last time where I created our first contact pose, and in this video I'll be creating a mirrored version of that contact pose and eventually moving on to creating our first passing pose. Let's jump into it right now. Fingers, I just want to keep the fingers in a nice pose throughout the whole shot and not do too much really. Cool. So I want to create a selection set. Select the whole thing, hit this guy, call it all. It's a very handy way of creating a controller if you just want to key all the controllers. So let's do that, and let's go copy, paste, because we want our animation to loop right. So if we start with the right foot forward, it will go all the way to like around here, and it will be the left foot. And then it needs to move all the way towards the end to back to the right foot where it pops back to one. And you will just have a looping cycle of an animation that kind of seems to be moving seamlessly. Okay, cool. So let's do this. Let's go. Let's find a frame where we need to do this. Okay, so the mid pose is going to be 13. So our contact pose for the first part with the right leg is in frame 1. Second one is going to be on 13. Midway through the 25 frames. Okay, so we continue with the cycle. We've done the first two poses over here. So the first and last pose for the cycle is going to be the same. The one in the middle needs to be the opposite. So the flipped version of the first pose. So let's see the chest. The chest in the beginning is -5. So over here, let's do, well, 15, sorry. There. Let's pull this arm forward. This. I'm just going to eyeball it. It should work. I'm not sure why. Something like this. Cool. So when I look from this perspective over here, let's bring this down. -70. I'm just looking at the rotate Z to see how much the arm is going out. 60, no? Yeah, something like this. All right. I think that's about it for now. So we've got the key poses. There like that. I would have liked to have them identical, but we're gonna have to deal with this for now. Let me just fix this finger as well. Ops joint. Usually when you do the pose on one side, you should, in theory, be able to get the other side done pretty quickly as well. Let's do this. Let's rotate these arms inwards and let's get the last joint. Cool. All right. So let me save this as well. Because we don't want to do the same finger poses over and over again. And this doesn't have to be perfect, guys. It's just for you to see like the process of doing this rather than making it perfect. Then we can get into the part where we go into really polishy stuff. So we've got our main key poses. Let's take a look at our reference again. So we've got this pose here and we've got that one there, and then going back into frame 25, which is this again. So what I would do now is I mean, I can either go for the down pose, then this, or just use the middle pose. Let's check frames. So frame 7 is the passing pose and 19 is the passing pose. So let's do that. Okay, 7 and 19. So what we're going to do is we're going to key everything. Key, and go to 7. Oh, I've got it in spline. Let's go to stepped. Cool. You want to be in stepped. I mean, you can be in spline as well, actually. You know what? Let's leave it in spline. It's not a big deal because I'm just working with the poses at the moment. I usually work in spline stepped, sorry. And that way I'm just looking at poses, but it's fine. So let's see which foot is over here. So screen right foot. If I look over here, the foot that's making contact, when it comes back, it's going to be straight. So for frame 7, let's do rotate, get rid of the raised heel, go up a bit. You want this foot to be in the center. There. And because it's a passing pose, the mid pose, we don't want any rotations. It's basically midway through the rotation of the hip, mainly for the rotate Y. So that foot's like that. And what's the other one doing? The other one is doing this kind of a pose. So let's get rid of the raise heel. Let's get rid of that. I'm usually looking over here, but moving from here. Let's double check. Yeah, I think that's fine. Let's see the arms. Yeah, they're kind of like midway-ish. So I think this is fine. I'll put all the overlapping stuff afterwards. I'm not too worried about that just yet. Usually with something like this, I work a bit more loosely. So some of the stuff, like the posing doesn't have to be super perfect. I can add the overlaps and whatnot afterwards. Okay, so this is 7. I would just like to just hit mirror and do it to 19. I'm gonna have to go in there and do it myself, I think. Let's try. Uh, let's save first. Grab the keys on 7, put it to 19, paste. And now let's mirror this. It should just do the opposite. Has it done it? No, it's not done it. Okay, it's not doing it. That's fine. We could just go in there and do it ourselves. So do this, pull this guy back. Okay, that's about the same place. Get this guy, something like that. I could just mimic it by looking over here. Just flip between these two. This is not how you should do it. You should just mirror the pose that you just created, which is so much faster. Okay, and let's raise this. I could just go grab this. There we go. It's back. Push this guy forward. So it's midway. Cool. So if I go through this now, let's do 24. So if I go through this now, tick, 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 he's walking. We've still got some work to do, but it's getting there. So now we've got the contact poses, we've got the passing poses, and now let's do the down pose. It's supposed to be going down from here. So let's rotate this guy. He's down. To have him come down, let's see how much we need to bring him down. We want to get this part of this thigh looking like this. That's the end of part 2. If you found the video helpful, hit the like to show support and subscribe to the channel so you're updated when a new video drops. That way you can continue learning and improving as an animator. I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you.